How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a beautiful day. And in today's video, I got something special for you because here's what I did. I took over 600 calls of my own sales calls and my team's sales calls. I threw them all into a transcript, and then I threw all those transcripts into ChatGPT and I asked it, can you please give me a list of the most frequently asked questions in all these calls? The reason why I did this is for anybody who's curious about joining us or maybe has any questions about our program. I want to have it all in one video so I could answer almost 100% of everybody's question just in one video, okay? So here it is. I'm gonna go one by one in every questions that we have gotten in over 600 and something calls, okay? Let's jump right into it. I don't want to waste more of your time. So what is the first question? One is, what do I get when I join? All right, so this is a very long answer, but the best way I could describe it is that I'm giving you my entire business in a box. What does that mean? I'm pretty much giving you, imagine if you buy another business, right? Like let's say like uh, like a watching business or like a barber business or like a restaurant business. If you buy a business, you get everything that the business has to run, right? When you work with me, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm just giving you my funding business in a box and everything that it needs to happen in that business to run profitably and able to scale it. I'm giving to you. That's all the funnels, all the scripts, all the VSLs, all the automations. I'm giving you pretty much everything you need to scale the business, okay? And then you spend pretty much 4 months with us after we build everything out that I'm personally, well, also my wife and my team is showing you how to correctly scale the business, okay? So you pretty much get everything you need to start and scale the business. Is this a done for you or do I have to build it myself? No, I will build the whole, well, not me. We have a team that specify on building these things. We used to not build it out for you guys, but the thing is we noticed that a lot of our clients maybe not be tech savvy. So it would have taken like a month or two to build out the funnels and automations, all that good stuff. So I just built a team that does that for you guys, and it takes us about max 7 days to do. The fastest way we could do, the fastest time we could do it is around 3 days. So the faster you move, the faster we move as well. So if you give us all the information that we need when you join our program, we could get started right away, and it will take us 2 to 7 days to build everything out. Do you give me script, funnels, and templates? Yes, we do. Like I said, I'm giving you everything that you need to scale the business correctly or even start the business correctly. Like I said, I'm giving you my entire business in a box. So everything that it takes to run that business correctly, I'm giving to you. Do you build the backend CRM automations? Yes, we do. Now, some of this question might be, I guess, repeated, but yes, we do. We give you our entire backend, front end, automation, CRM. We pretty much give you, like I said, our business in a box, and we show you how to operate that business. Do I get one-on-one help or just group coaching? You get both. We have weekly calls and then we have one-on-one calls. The one-on-one calls are not really capped. Essentially, you have unlimited calls with me, my wife, my team. But if you book 10 calls with me in 1 week, I'm gonna be like, yo, slow it down. It's just normal. But you do have unlimited access to us. Not everybody needs all that access. But if you want to book a call with me, let's say for marketing, book a call with my wife about funding or systems, and book a call with one of our team for sales or whatever it may be, you definitely could do that. Or you can jump on the weekly calls with the whole entire team, group, and ask your questions there. So whatever you feel more comfortable. I know a lot of people don't like to share their information on the group calls. I kind of understand it. So that's why we have the one-on-one calls in there. Okay. So what kind of support do I get for your team? You pretty much get everything that you need. If you want support on marketing, if you want support on sales, if you want support on appointment setting, if you want support on funding, if you want support on anything that's technical, tracking, automations, funnels, you get support on every aspect of the business. Like I said, I'm trying to help you build the business and scale the business. And in order for us to help you do that correctly, we have to help you in every aspect of the business. Okay, what's the next thing? So this one, I guess they're ChatGPT kind of organizing me by section. So this is kind of like the end of that section. Let me go to the next one. Okay, implementation process. How fast can I start making money? This is a loaded question because I don't know when you're gonna make your first sale. Okay, we have clients that the first month have absolutely crushed it. Like the max somebody has made in 1 month has been 80 grand. Literally the first month of joining us. Then we have clients I literally taking them 2 to 3 months to get the first sale. The reason why I'm saying this is that I don't know your sales skills yet. But the biggest determining factor between somebody getting results right away and somebody is nice, how good are they at sales, how good are they talking to clients and prospect. That's literally the determining factor. At this point, we worked with over 280 something different companies, credit and funding company, because I only work with that niche specific. And I give everybody the same information. Now, some people are doing 300, 400, 500K months, even as low as 50K per month or 100K per month. And then some people are doing like 30K per month or 40K per month. So what is the difference? Why is somebody doing 6 figures every single month and why is somebody doing 50K per month? It's literally the individual. Everybody has different skill sets. So depending on your skill set, it will depend how long it will take for you to start making your money back. But essentially, one cool thing about our program that all you gotta make is 2 sales and you make an ROI in the investment. So it's not too crazy. But not everybody gets results like within the week of joining just because they don't know how to close a deal. So that's why our program is 4 months that we're personally helping you on getting that skill better. So if you need to refine your sales skills, well, that's what we're gonna help you do. That's why I'm telling you, I help you in every aspect of the business so it could work. How long does it take to launch everything? Well, so to build the whole entire business in a box, like the front and back end of automations, funnels, all that stuff, it's gonna take us 3 to 7 days max. Then after that is we're ready to go. So essentially a week or less. What happens after I pay? What's the first step? After you pay, an automatic agreement is going to be sent to you. After you get the agreement signed, you're going to get a second email. That second email is going to send you an invitation to our Inner Circle program where you're going to create an account. Then once you create an account, you get access to the circle. You log in. Then once you log in, you go into the onboarding section. You watch pretty much like a couple of videos that we need some information from you. Once all that's done, you book a call with my wife and you start getting onboarded. So that's pretty much the first step after you pay. Do I create my own content right away? This is depending on you. We usually work with clients that are already a bit more established, or they're already doing content. They're just in the point that like I need to scale. So if you don't have any content and you're starting the business brand new, then yeah, start putting content as soon as possible, because the more you can build your brand, the better it is on the sales side of things. The more people can relate to you, the more people want to do business with you. So I'll definitely create content as soon as possible. We do have some business that we work with that are absolutely crushing it without posting content on their IG. So there's both ways to do it. So if you're really good at selling, if you're really good at sales, then you don't gotta make that much content. If you're really bad at sales, I definitely recommend you having a lot of content because it helps you. Okay? Do I need to get my own camera or post on social media? Well, if you can take sales calls, you definitely need your own camera, right? Like you can close people by the phone only, but we want to sell high ticket. The high ticket mean 6K, 8K, 10K for your funding services. So the more people can see you and how, and kind of relate to you, and that's the best way to build a brand. So do I need a camera? Absolutely. Like I feel like it's a lot better to close somebody through a Zoom than through the phone, especially selling the 6K, 8K, or 10K ticket. So definitely get a camera. And if you want to post on social media, it's kind of the same question as this one. Not really. We have clients that don't post no content on social media and are still hitting like 6 figures. Actually, my most successful student, client pretty much doesn't post a lot of content on social media, and he passed me in revenue. He passed me, which I got it to 300K per month. He passed me in revenue. So you don't really have to, but he's a great salesperson. So it's depending where you are in life, okay? How much time per week would it take me? So that's also, again, I can't really a definite answer, because how many sales calls you're gonna take per week. If you take 10 sales calls that week, it's probably gonna take you 10 hours, because every call could be about 30 to 45 minutes. If you're taking 5 calls a week, then you're gonna work 5 hours a week. If you're taking 20 calls a week, then you're taking 20 calls, like 20 calls a week. So that's 20 hours, which ideally that's where, if you wanna hit 6-figure months, you need to start doing 50 to 20 calls a week at a 30% closing rate. That will hit you your 100K per month. Okay, so how much time it will take a week? Well, depending how many sales calls you have that week. Okay. How long is the program? It's 4 months long. We do have other options for like a year, but those are already for people more advanced. So the first program that we have, which is like the starting base, is only 4 months. Then if you want to spend more time with us, then we can talk about those options after the 4 months. Experience and skill set. Okay, do I need experience in accredited funding or sales? Yes, you do. The less experience you have, the longer it's going to take you to get results. And the more experience you have, the faster you're going to get results. And that just, it makes sense. Anybody, I don't have to tell you, you can put those two together. If you have more experience, you're gonna get faster results and move faster. That's what I was saying in the beginning of the video. How come I work with 285 different companies, but some are absolutely crushing it, even past me in revenue, and some are still hovering over 30 to 50K per month for like months now, right? And that's because the skill gap. Some people have higher skills in certain area, which tends which leads them to grow faster than the ones who don't. They just kind of simple. What if I've never sold anything? Yeah, if you never sold anything, then we're gonna go into sales training. We do have a lot of sales training in our program. You're gonna personally get coach in the sales aspects. We have sales coach. You can also get training from me. So there's different ways for us to help you increase your sales skills. We've done it many times before. We actually have a client that he went from an 18% closing rate to like 72, which is absolutely insane. It took a long time to get there. It took about 5 months or so. But if he could do it, why can't you? Okay. Do I need to know? If you don't know how to run ads, we'll definitely help you. Actually, 90 or 99% of our clients all join us that didn't know how to run ads, and now they're pretty much officially running their own ads by themselves, not hiring a marketing agency. And that's the whole goal of this program. Is I want to teach you how to catch a fish, so you never have to rely on another agency or business or another person ever again. Until you're hitting super high 6-figure months, is that we don't have to worry about marketing because you could do it yourself. Then at that point, you can hire a CMO and they could take care of all of that. What if I'm not good at sales or talking to people? Yeah, if this is a problem, then there's something that we have to work with. That's just, and if you don't feel like you want to do this, then I guess we're not the right fit. Like if you don't want to do sales, then either have somebody that's really good at sales for you or hire someone who's already done it. Or you're gonna have to just stomach it and deal with it and do it yourself. Hey, I went through this 3 years and a half. I hated sales. I didn't want it. I thought sales was just like I think I had to force someone to get money, all of that. I just didn't understand sales. Now, when I finally understood that sales is just a thing, it's not about convincing you, it's about persuading. And the thing about convincing is I'm kind of making you and convince you to do this decision. But persuading is if I'm giving you enough information that you can make a decision on yourself. And then when I kind of make that switch in mindset, sales kind of click for me. So I'm like, okay, all I gotta do is give this person enough information that they can make a good decision if they want to work with me or not. And then as soon as you understand that sales is just a conversation between two people, one that needs information to understand if you're the right fit or not, then sales becomes a walk in the park, and it just becomes a numbers game. You want to get fast at sales? Try to take 10 calls a week, and I promise you'll get good at sales. I'm not technical. Can I still do this? Yeah, if you're not technical, it's totally fine. We have a lot of clients in our program right now that are not technical, and they're still crushing it. It's gonna be a learning curve to learn all the technical sides of the business. But that's why in the beginning, start building all the funnels, automations, all the really, really tech savvy stuff. We're gonna do it for you, and of course, we're gonna show you what we did so you can do it yourself. And if something wrong, you can understand what's going on. But if you're not technical, it's okay. We're gonna help you with a lot of technical side of things. All you gotta do is actually learn it, understand it, and we all know this. If you really want to learn something, you're gonna learn something. Okay. Results improve. How fast can I get my first sale? This is kind of the same thing as the first question that we talked earlier. It all depends how good are your sales. If you can book a call within the second week of joining us and you close them, then you can do it in 2 weeks. But if it takes you a month to finally book a call with somebody and close them, then it's gonna take you a month. I have clients literally like in the first month, like I said, made 80 grand, 30 grand, and 50 grand in the first month of joining us. Now, what's the difference between those people and the one who take maybe like 2 or 3 months to get results? Is literally sales. Is that they could get on the phone with somebody or on a Zoom call with somebody and actually close the deal. That's like the main determining factor. And we can't force that. Like I can't be like in a week, here, learn everything, and then you're gonna make your first sale. No, sales is like the sports part of the business. You have to work on it. And the more you work on it, the better you're gonna get and the more results you're gonna get. Do your clients actually get results? Well, I mean, I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't. Just this year, we sent 8 50K month award and 3 100K month award. We're about to send 2 more 50K award because we have a client doing like 48. We have another client that's doing like 47. I'm sure next month they're gonna pass that 50K mark. So yeah, our stuff does actually work. If you want, you can actually hit the testimonial section, and we actually put people's IG, like the clients that we work with. Go talk to them. Go ask them these questions. I'm sure if they have time, they'll reply to you and give you a good response. How long does it take to make 10 to 20K per month? How long can you close a deal? I mean, our funding services, you can charge anywhere between 6K to 10K. So if let's say you're charging 10K, you can just close 1 deal and you're already there. If you close 2 deals, you're already there. If you're doing, let's say 5K, then you got to close 4 deals. And if you can close 1 deal a week, then you're already at the 20K mark at the lowest price, which is 5K. So how long does it take you to make that money? Well, it all translates to sales. How fast can you close a deal? If you can close that deal, and if you already have experience in selling credit and funding services, and all you need is more volume, like more clients, then this whole thing is gonna be a walk in the park with you. Maybe the technical side and the ad side and the marketing, it might be a new skill for you to learn, but once you get it, it's just more volume. So yeah. Can I see proof or testimonials? Of course you can. They're all down below. If you're in the landing page, if you're watching this video on YouTube, then click the video on the bio, and it should take you to my landing page where I have hella testimonials. We actually have over, getting to this point, about 3 years of clients, testimonials, proof, and results. So go check it out. Do your own research on us. Highly recommend it. What's your success rate? So this is a really good question. So I could give you, out of almost 300 clients that we work with, 3 have passed me in revenue. And it doesn't take 4 months. Some of these people that pass me in revenue, hitting over 300K per month, some of them I'm taking 7 to 12 months to get there, which I still don't think is a long time to make that amount of money. The rest of the people, 1 out of 22 usually gets to 100K per month in those 4 to 5 months of working for us. The rest, everybody's at like around 28 at the lowest. I would say, yeah, I think it was like 28 because I just looked at it before making this video, to the highest around like 90 or 80K per month, like 88 or so. So that's anywhere in between. So I would say the success rate, everybody gets results except for the people who are really, really bad at sales, that then it takes us like 2 or 3 months to actually for them to get their first result. And everybody does get results eventually. It's just some people take longer than others just due to the fact of sales. What is the fastest somebody has gotten a win? About a week, about like 10 days or 12 days or so. Like there was this client that just joined the other day that he closed his first 10K deal, and it was like 7 days after joining us. Like he posted share your win literally a week after joining us. Me and my wife were like, oh my God, this was fast. And he actually hit his first, I think it was like 35K per month that month of joining us. Support and access. Do I get to work with you directly? Yes, you do. You get to work with me directly, my wife directly, and my team that we've been doing this for about 2.5, about to go to 3 years, to be honest. How often are the coaching calls? You get 1 weekly call. Well, we're about to implement 2 weekly calls right now. We used to do actually 5 calls a week, but then we slowly found out that it's too many calls for you guys. So now we only have 2 a week, and then you have unlimited calls with me, my wife, or my team. Do I get access to other communities and other members? Yes, you do. That's something that actually a lot of programs don't do, that you actually could reach out to our current and past clients. Not all of them, because they do get off-boarded after a certain while. Not all of our 280 signing clients are inside the community right now, because like I said, after 4 months, if they do pick the 4 months, or if they do pick the year, some people do get off-boarded after the 4 months or after the year. Will someone check my ads and help me write my scripts? Yes, of course. We're going to check your ads weekly. Sometimes we can even do it daily, depending how much you want to check. And then if you need help writing scripts or having picture ads and video ads, we'll definitely help you with everything there. Can I message someone if I get stuck? Of course. Like one of the best things about us, that we're on your ass. Like if we see that you're delaying something, my wife will literally tell you, why is it taking you so long to do this? Like accountability for us is very big, because a lot of clients that we work with, one of the things that we notice is that they take long to do anything. Something that could take literally a day to do, maybe they might take a week. Now, I know we all have lives and we have a lot of things going on, but when you're running a business, speed is king. The faster you can get something done, the faster you get results. So if you do get stuck, if you message us or call us or book a call with us, we're going to get it done and fixed right away. We like to fix things immediately, and the faster we move, the faster you can make money. So we like to get things fast, okay? Scalability and system. Can I do this part-time or working a job? Actually, yes. One of my favorite clients, actually, this guy quit his 9 to 5, is now doing 100K per month. It's absolutely insane. He didn't even know what a funding company was before prior working with us, but he made it happen. And he's not the only one. We have a couple clients that literally, I have another one right now that he's doing about 70K per month while still working in 9 to 5, because he only takes a couple calls a week. So I think what he does is he has like 2 days out of the week that he just slams those with sales calls, and that's how he does his business. But whatever, it's up to you. But if you still have a part-time, you could definitely make this happen. It might take you a little bit longer due to the time constraint, but it's definitely possible, because this business doesn't take too much time of your time to run. Can I scale this to 30K per month? Absolutely. I mean, I've scaled to 300. Some clients have doing it either 500, and I know people in the space are doing $1 million per month with this offer. So if somebody like that could do it, why can you? Do I need to hire people to scale? Yes, you do. So by yourself, you're probably doing anywhere between 30 to 60K per month. After that, it's almost impossible for you to scale because you got to implement setters and closers and fulfillment. So you're gonna hit a time constraint eventually, and the only way you can scale beyond that, it is to hire. There's no way around it, unfortunately. What do I do after I hit 10K or 20K per month? I don't even know why this question is in here. You do whatever you want. I don't know. You can keep scaling. You can stay there. Actually, I have a married couple that they have kids and stuff, and they be making like 25 to 30K per month for almost 2 years now. They didn't want to scale because they're traveling the world. They don't need that much. They don't want to hire, so they're doing everything themselves. They kind of like, it's like that they have like a really high paying job. So it's whatever. This is totally up to you. Like I can't answer this question for you, unfortunately. Whatever you want to do, it's you can keep scaling, or you want to keep it at 10, 20K per month and just stay there cool and chill and relax and travel the world and maybe whatever you want. That's up to you. This is more like a personal question. I can't really answer this for you. Fulfillment and delivery. Okay. Do you help with funding, backend, and fulfillment? Yes, we do. You can actually hire my team if you don't have enough funding experience and you want like people who are very experienced to deal with your clients. You could definitely do that. We are a bit pricey, so like when you do work with us, make sure you already have the capital and you're bringing a lot of volume, like at least 5 clients or 10 clients per month. If you do, then you can hire our team. But if not, if you want to build it in-house, you could totally help you with that. And we give you all of our data points. We give you all of our systems. We pretty much show you everything that we do to currently fund our clients. How do I deliver results to our clients once I close them? Well, this question might take maybe 30 minutes to an hour to explain all of it in this video, but we'll give you all of our step-by-step guidelines of how to onboard and offboard a lead once you close them. What if my clients don't get funded? What do I do? So if this happens, we go through refund policies. So depending on the reason why they couldn't get funded, we go through a refund policies. And again, this question, you can see exactly how we do it, but there's different ways. Let's say somebody only gets funded at 30 grand and they pay you 8 grand, let's say. So you refund them at least 5 grand instead with like at least 3 or something like that, something that you can at least 10 extra money. So if you don't get the results that your clients want, and maybe you got them half the money they needed, or maybe you got them no money, then unfortunately you got to go and refund them. You gotta have, it's better to have peace of mind in this business than having a bunch of people to hate you, to be honest. Okay, so like if you can just refund somebody because you couldn't do what you sold them to, refund them. What can you do? Do I need to set up as an LLC, making relationship, etc.? Yeah, so definitely. If you want to wait, no, never mind. So this is for your clients. My bad. So depending if you want to do a done for you service or done with you. Personally, how I run my funding company is a done with you service that I don't really go into the technical of building them an LLC, get them ready, all that stuff. But our clients that are charging $10,000 per client, they're doing most of a done for you service, which they're setting everything up for the client. So depending on your skills, you can go deeper or not. If you don't have that much experience in this space, then maybe you do like a done with you service. So all you got to do is give them the game plan and show them how to get funded. But if you do have experience in the space, then you do a done for you service where you do everything for them. Okay. Is there a wallet option with Filming? Yes, this is exactly what I was saying in the beginning on the first question. You could white label my team if you need to, and that's with your own logo, with your own everything. You pretty much you white label our team. So it's definitely an option that we have. So that's pretty much it. That's all the questions that I've gotten. Again, there's over 500, actually 600 sales calls that we gotten over the years. Put them all into a transcript and ask ChatGPT if it could give me, like all the questions all together. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. I hope you got your question answered, and I can't wait to see you on a call so you can come well prepared and maybe have questions about these questions, and we go deep in the call of how to help you and how to get you started and help you scale.